Jaya Yamuna Kila Maracha Jaya Jaya Rama Madhava Jaya Radha Jaya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama. Everybody, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Jai Vishnupada Paman Shapai Vachara Jinanda, Shabot Patitababan Jagat Guru ki jai, Ananta Kutsi Vishna ki jai, Namachaila Shilaida ki jai, Danta Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shishi Guru Pampa ki jai, Shibuni Tai ki jai, Shri Madhava ki jai, Sita Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Rupamanandi, all great assembly. All great assembly, all great assembly, all great to Shri Guru Guru. Good morning, everybody. Hare Krishna. Happy New Year and happy Wednesday. I love you all. I love you all because we're supposed to practice Bhakti Yoga, the higher love, Bhakti Yoga. So we should love everyone. These loves come from the spiritual world. It's not like my guru Bhakti Tika Swami say, hey, come on. It's not like Bhakti Tika Swami say. He said transforming loss to love. Yeah. So, when the devotees say, I love you, that means this love is from the spiritual, it's pure love. It's not the love exchange, so-called love, or I love you because you being such a good man. You're working so hard for the family, but if you, anyway, if something happen, the love is not the same. You know what I mean? Something happened to the person we say all the time we love, change. I don't say everyone, but I mean the pure love, the love we can offer to everyone is a unconditional love, bhakti yoga, and it's not belong to this. Yoga of love come from the spiritual. In its material, only lost. Remember, I'll go forming lost to love. He says that. So, thank you, Haribol. So the class will not be about that, but it will be something else. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 20, Text 25. And the title is Lord Vishnu appearance in the sacrificial arena. Before we start the narration of the Srimad Bhagavatam, we have to offer this prayer, verse reciting before Srimad Bhagavatam class. Naranam namaskritya Naram Shiva Narottama Devi Savatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudija Nastapayasya Abad Nicham Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavat Yuttama Shloke Bhakti Bhati Nestiki. Before we start in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very main of conquest, one should offer respect obeisances unto the personality of God and Narayan and to Narayana Gunshi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. By regular attendance in class on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of God, who is praised with transcendental song, is established as irrevocable fact. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So everything we have to do in Krishna consciousness got to be with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of joy. You have to be happy. Be happy to be one devotee. Be happy to take prasadam. Of course, it's easy. And be happy to be in kirtan also. Everything. That was I always explain to a person. I say, if you're happy about everything in Krishna consciousness, you love everything, and it's not only that. If you can perform it, practice it, live it, you are already in the spiritual world. And the contrary of that, if we're not happy in so many things, I don't like. Me, I talk about myself. I don't like Itanesha. I don't like push. I'm tired of pushing. You out. Now you're going to enjoy the material world again. So that's why we have to. That's something we cannot force that on nobody, but it comes gradually, because everything Krishna consciousness is a pure taste. It comes from the spiritual world. So there is something that to come automatically in connection with the soul. When the soul, feel this happiness, he can no longer live it. I was reading that today. He said a devotee who lived a devotee association. That mean he said, I forget. That mean he did not understand the philosophy. He said something else, but he said he did not understand the philosophy, and it's not a devotee. The devotee is the one who stays on one devotee. Our place is on one devotee. Live with devotee, love devotee, cherish devotee. I just talk like that, but I'm not at this level. We can talk like that, but we're not. Srila Prabhupada could say that because Srila Prabhupada was Acharya. He was talking by example, living by example. That's all. Okay. Let me say again, I repeat myself. Canto 4, chapter 20, text 25. Lord Vishnu appearance in the sacrificial arena. Namo Vishnu Pada Krishna Pasavitale Srimati Bhakti Tita Satsindamini. Namaste Krishna Pada Prabhupada Shtamani Shiva Kavana Shakti Tindamini. Namo Vishnu Pada Krishna Pasavitale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Samtindamini. Namaste Savati Deve Golavani Pachayini Nisi Sashunya Badi Paska Sariyatani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shabita Gadada Shivadi Gola Bhaktanda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Sautashmashloka Mahan Mukashuto. Sautashmashloka Mahan Mukashuto. Thank you. Say again. Sautashloka Mahan Mukashuto. Sautashloka Mahan Mukashuto. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Smitim Puna Bhimita Tadvavat Manam. Smitim Puna Bhimita Tadvavat Manam. Kuyoginam no Vitarachamalam Balahe. Kuyoginam no Vitarachamalam Balahe. Sahutamashruka Mahan Mukashuto. Sahutamashruka Mahan Mukashuto. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Smitim Punam Bimitam Tadvam Vatmanam. Smitim Punagishmitatat Vatmanam. Kuyoginam no Vitarachamalam Balahe. Kuyoginam no Vitarachamalam Balahe. Sauttamashlokam Mahan Mukashuto. Sauttamashlokam Mahan Mukashuto. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha. Smitim Punam Vishmitam Tadvam Vatmanam. Smitim Punam Vishmitam Vatmanam. Yugoyinam no Vitachamalam Balahe. Yugoyinam no Vitachamalam Balahe. Please.
Sauttamashloka Mahan Mukashuto.
Sauttamashloka Mahan Mukashuto.
Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha.
Bhavat Padamboja Sudakana Nilaha.
Smitim Punar Vishmrita Tattvavartmanam.
Smitim Punar Vishmrita Tattvavartmanam.
Yoginam no vitaratyalam varaha.
Yoginam no vitatsalam.
Sautama Mukachito Bhavat Paramboja Shura Kananila Smitim Punar Vishmitatat Bhavartmana Yoginam no Vitarat Yalam Varai
Sautama shloka mahanukachito
Sautama Shloka Mukachito
Bhavat paramboja sudhakanamila
Bhavat Paramboja Shura Kananila
Smritim punarvishmritatam bhavartmana
Smitim Punar Vishmitatat Bhavartmana
Yoginam no vitaratyalam varai
Yoginam no Vitarat Yalam Varai
Saha. That Uttama Shloka. O Lord, who are praised by selected verses.
O Lord, you are praised by selected verses
Mahat of great devotees.
of great devotees.
Mukha Shutaha,
Mukachita,
delivering from the mouth.
delivered from the mouth.
Bhavat
Bhavat,
Yo. Paramboja,
Paramboja,
from the lotus feet. Suda, O of nectar.
nectar,
Kana,
Kana,
particles.
particles,
Anilaha,
Anila,
soothing breeze.
shooting breeze,
Smitim,
Smitim,
remembrance.
remember,
Punaha,
Puna,
again.
again,
Vishmita,
Vishmita,
forgotten. Tatva,
Tatva,
to the truth.
truth,
Vatmanam,
Brahmana,
of person whose path.
a person's whose path,
Kuyoginam,
Kuyogana,
of person not in the line of devotional service.
a person's not aligned devotional service.
Naha,
Now,
house.
of us,
Vitarati,
Virati,
restores.
restores,
Alam, unnecessary. Barahe,
Variety,
other benedictions.
other
Translation and purport by Zivan Ghosh Prabhupada Ki Jai. My dear Lord, you are glorified by the selecting verses, uttering by great personalities. Such glorification of your lotus feet is just like saffron particles. When the transcendental vibration from the mouth of great devotee carries the aroma of the saffron dust of the lotus feet, the forgetful living entity gradually remember its eternal relationship with you. Devotees thus gradually come to the right conclusion about the value of life. My dear Lord, I therefore do not need any other benediction but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your pure devotee. Everybody repeat after me. My dear Lord,
My dear Lord,
you are glorified by the selecting verses
you are glorified by the selected verses
written by great personality.
uttered by great personalities.
Such glorification of your lotus feet
Such glorification of your lotus feet,
is just like saffron particles.
just like saffron particles.
When the transcendental vibration from the mouth of great devotee
The transcendental vibration from the mouths of great devotees
carries the armor of the saffron,
carries the aroma of the saffron,
dust of your lotus feet,
dust of your lotus feet.
the forgetful living entity gradually remembers
Forgetful entity gradually becomes
its eternal relationship with you.
his eternal relationship with you.
Devotees those gradually come to the right conclusion
Devotees thus gradually come to the right conclusion
about the value of life.
about the value of life.
My dear Lord,
My dear Lord,
I therefore
I therefore
do not need any other benediction
do not need any other benediction
but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your pure devotee.
but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your pure devotee.
It is explained in the previous verse that one has to hear glorification of the Lord from the mouth of a pure devotee. This is further explained here. The constant vibration from the mouth of a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada is so powerful that it can revive the living entity's memories of his eternal relationship with the super percent of God. Yes, that is a good fact. In a material existence under the influence of illusion Maya, we have almost forgotten our eternal relationship with the Lord. Exactly like a man sleeping very deeply who forget his duty. In the Vedas, it is said that every one of us is sleeping under the influence of Maya. We must get up from this slumber and engage in the right service. For those we can properly utilize the facility of this human form of life. As expressed in a song by Thakur Bhaktivinoda, Lord Chaitanya say, Jeev Jago, Jeev Jago. The Lord asks every sleeping, living entity to get up and engage in devotional service so that his mission in this human form of life may be fulfilled. This awakening voice comes through the mouth of a pure devotee. A pure devotee always engaged in the service of the Lord, taking shelter of his lotus feet, and therefore he has a direct connection with the saffron mercy particles that are stored over the lotus feet of the Lord. Although, when a pure devotee speaks, the articulation of his voice may resemble the sound of this material sky. The voice is spiritually very powerful because it touched the particle of saffron dust and the lotus feet of the Lord. As soon as a sleeping living entity heard the powerful voice emanating from the mouth of a pure devotee, he immediately remembers his eternal relationship with the Lord, although up until the moment he had forgotten everything. For a conscious soul, therefore, it is very important to hear from the mouth of a pure devotee who is fully surrendered to the lotus feet of the Lord without any material desire, speculative knowledge, or contamination of the modes of material nature. Every one of us is Kuyogi because we have engaged in the service of this material world, forgetting our eternal relationship with the Lord as his eternal loving servant. It is our duty to rise from the Kuyoga platform to become Kuyogi, Suyogi, perfect mystic. The process of hearing from a pure devotee is recommended in all Vedic scriptures, especially by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One may stay in his position of life. It does not matter what is it. But if one heard from the mouth of a pure devotee, he gradually comes to the understanding of his relationship with the Lord and thus engages in his loving service, and his life becomes completely perfect. Therefore, his process of hearing from the mouth of a pure devotee is very important for making progress in the line of spiritual understanding. Srila Prabhupada, we have a good fact about that. So, and we live it. We live according to the teaching of Srila Prabhupada. So that is a good example. Oh my God. So please bear with me because all the time I giving a class, I don't know what to say. I read the purpose, I don't know what to say. We all in power. We never know what to do in life. But by the grace of the pure devotee, the grace of Srila Prabhupada, we can perform our devotional service. But if we don't know the mercy from Srila Prabhupada, we can do nothing. We might get to do it, but it looks like we might get bad. The heart is not there, you know. So we have to put the heart. So that was a nice, beautiful purport, and I love this purport. It's very nice. So. He said, it is explained in the previous verse that one has to hear, glorification of the Lord from the mouth of a pure devotee. That is true. That is true. You know, when Srila Prabhupada came here, before him there was so many Bhagavad Gita, so many translation of Bhagavad Gita, but none of them was effective because it was not as it is. It was not come from the parampara. You know, his teaching, Srila Prabhupada was come from straight the parampara, straight the Guru coming down, straight from the spiritual world, and he did not change nothing. He giving as it is. So there was some copy of the Bhagavad Gita are not really effective because it's not given by pure devotee. The pure devotee is the one who was giving this knowledge by his guru, and his guru by others, by the lineage of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, without no tainting, without no changing nothing. So therefore, when he gives by a pure devotee, automatically it is pure. So we get the benefit. We get pure also. It's not a bogus. It's not a bogus teaching. It's not a bogus Bhagavad Gita. You know, so it's good. You know, like you explain here, the milk is very good. It's pure inside the milk, but when the snake, you know, touch the milk, it becomes poisonous. So a person who not pure, who not glorifying Krishna, who do that only by thinking is a guru himself, is God himself, is like a snake. It's like a snake. So and those who follow you know, a so-called guru like that, they become same thing. They teaching, you know, the speculation, their mind is poisonous. So they drinking the milk after a snake. What can you expect? You get sick. So and these people who learn the Bhagavad Gita, the scripture from a impersonalist, who not from the lineage of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is not pure himself. He pours on the person who learned from him, and the person gives to others, pours on everyone. It's like the milk. The milk touched by a snake. So this scripture, the Vedas, was given by Krishna, got to be given as it is by a pure devotee. That's why Srila Prabhupada, when he came to America, he bring the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Mean as Krishna give it to us, to Arjuna, as it is. No tainting, no speculation. Even Vyasadeva was not pleased about this translation, about this translation of the Vedas. He was not pleased because he did not involve Krishna. He did not at Krishna pastime. At Krishna pastime, they speculate there. In Krishna said, we're not philosophers. We're not only philosophers. We are more than that. So when you add Krishna pastime, when you add Krishna in everything become pure. Everything become effective. Srila Prabhupada always include his guru, include Krishna, everything. Srila Prabhupada came to the West, to this world, just to give everything as it is. That is the reason who can do that, who can go, who can come to any place. No one with 30 rupee, 40 rupee, 40 rupee, they have nothing, but he do so many things. All his guru, when they come to the West, where they go for the rich people who got money. Srila Prabhupada did not went to the rich people. He just sit under a tree in New York, he was start chanting Hare Krishna, and all these young people, the hippie, came to him, they give him support. So that's why you can tell the power of a pure devotee. He just sit here, just chant Hare Krishna, and what was coming out from his mouth was very pure. Even his teaching, not only the Hare Krishna mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra is very powerful, but what was coming out from his mouth was pure nectarian. Pure nectarian. Pure nectarian. He was very pure. So Srila Prabhupada give us such a beautiful gift, giving to his guru, giving to Krishna, he give it to us. So that's why it's very important to listen from a pure devotee, to listen to a parampara. And when we listen to them, we automatically apply it. There's the reason many people with the different Bhagavad Gita, but they don't apply it. They just read it. As soon as Srila Prabhupada came in the Bhagavad Gita, we apply. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada was a Acharya. He was living what he said. The reason all the copy of the different Bhagavad Gita was not applied because he was not come from a pure devotee. A pure devotee is not different than Krishna. Is the transparent intermediary of Krishna. You can see Krishna through the devotee. You could see Krishna through Srila Prabhupada. He did not come to take, he came to give us. And Nitya see that when he comes to this material world, like Srila Prabhupada, like Jesus Christ, they come to give. They don't come to take, they come to give. And Srila Prabhupada received so many adoration, so many wealth. He keep 1 cent for himself. Put everything engaged for the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the mission of his guru. That he was so successful. So that's why when we go outside too, we have to go in the mood of Srila Prabhupada to give. Because when we start, and when we are neophyte, when we go to people, we always try to take from people the money, I will take money, No, people feel why they way. People feel why they way. We don't want to give them something, but we just want money from them. Prabhupada was not the case. When he came to America, and nobody knew him, the people see right away he was coming to give something very important. So that's why Krishna opened the door for him. Krishna was they opened the door for Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada would come from the spiritual world. But Srila Prabhupada was a good example for us. We have to include Krishna pastime. We have to include this teaching, the bhakti. Bhakti is the highest. So when we go outside, we go to give people bhakti. Is that why, the preaching outside is very important. We bring in people. I saw in some temple, you can tell the difference. There's no preaching, no harinam, no food for life. It's very I'm not saying it's very dead. You know, some people are, but it's not variety. It's only one kind. No, Krishna is for everyone. It's not only for this kind, for everyone. So here I see many ethnicity. Because why? Because we preaching food for life, Sankirtan, Harinam. People see that and people coming, all kind of people coming. So the difference you can see in a temple where there's devotee all the time, new people joining, is because of the preaching. Here's the Srila Prabhupada disciple told me that. Srila Prabhupada said, a temple prospering by food for life, distribution of book, and distribution of book and Harinam. That's all. And you can tell people coming. When we have so many people coming, that means we prosper. Many people joining. Not only young people only, but older people too. You know? So that means it prospering, that means it work. So that is, the preaching is very important. Srila Prabhupada say, if you love me, distribute my book. Preaching. Very important. The main class actually is always about to encourage ourselves to preach. Preaching is the essence. Is the essence. So if we want to please a good personality, it's by continuous legacy. If you want to please Srila Prabhupada, it's by continuous legacy. You like Srila Prabhupada. We cannot be Srila Prabhupada, but we can follow up to his step. You know, follow up in his step. Srila Prabhupada was a pure example. And every class we have to give, most every class, we have always got to talk about Srila Prabhupada glories. Because Srila Prabhupada do something very amazing. So for me, now I can talk about me now. Especially for me, Srila Prabhupada did so much thing. My situation before is not hellish, but I did not like, because I was already devotee. I was married to a person who was not devotee. I always ask Krishna, please direct me. But actually, that was not a mistake I did to marry the person who was not devotee. That was to give some puna, some. And this person, she was Christian. Oh my God! But she got so seduced by Pushadam. She used to love Pushadam. Oh my God! She used to come to the temple with Pushadam. She was Christian. She loved Pushadam. And when she heard, when she reached the Bhakti Tirtha Swami books by Srila Prabhupada also, to Srila Prabhupada, she was very, very attracted to it. Very attracted to it. So actually, and it was not easy for me, but by Krishna, my Guru's mercy, I could set the example to her. I was chanting Hare Krishna all the time, every day, never miss my one. Bring her to the temple. And even now, we're not together, but she still call me sometimes, she want Pushadam. So that this is the power of Pushadam. This is the power of huh? You better stop that. So this is the power of the holy name. The power of Pushadam is very powerful. So when we are into any situation, we got to call Srila Prabhupada. Please, Srila Prabhupada, save me from this condition of life. And now I say, Krishna, now I'm free now. I don't have no responsibility. Family life is okay. Long you can bring them to Krishna. But I don't have nothing, no debt, nothing. Thank you to Krishna. Is that why I'm so happy all the time like that? I get out, Krishna Prabhupada take free me from the pound. You say the pound, the grip of Maya. Now I feel free. So now my mission now to thank Srila Prabhupada is to how to please Srila Prabhupada is by glorifying him, preaching, disseminating the book. So I own Srila Prabhupada something. Maybe about you too. I don't know. About me, I was willing. I own Srila Prabhupada something to go outside and go to preach to people free, because we are the deliverer of this material world. Devotee are very important. We are in a mission. Our life is a mission. We are in a mission. We're not here to just enjoy, what Srila Prabhupada give us. No, we can take it for ourselves and give it to others. We can keep all the blessings for us, and we have to give it to others. That's the way we can become victorious, happy, always give it, So, I love this chapter. You got so many good word here, very interesting. So a pure devotee always engaged in the service of the Lord, taking shelter of his lotus feet, and therefore he has a direct connection with the saffron mercy particles that are stored over the lotus feet of the Lord. The devotee is always engaged. We always got to be engaged. That's the chapter, the purpose, the teaching of Srila Prabhupada. We always engage your mind, because the mind and the senses are always busy. So it's the same thing with the kids too. We have to engage. The kids in service, because the kids are very, they are innocent. So we are here to give them the teaching, engage them in Krishna. Or otherwise, if we don't teach kids about we don't teach them about what we learn, as adult, we become much violent to them. They become a terrorist for the cities, for the outside. Achabanda, kids and wanting kids. We have to teach them manners. Or otherwise they become very uncontrollable. I see some kids, they're very cute. In the beginning, you see, oh, kids so cute. It's cute. But if you don't teach him now, you will not be cute when you're going to be older. You're going to be very, very, very a menace, a danger for the society. It's cute, yeah, but you have to give him. How can you giving the love? How can you say it's cute? It's cute by giving harsh love sometimes. Tell him sometimes, do is no good. Respect. Because some kids are so, sometimes they're cute. I love kids. I got so many grandkids, but I teaching my kids how to raise them, because they're young too. How to raise them, because we get fooled sometimes by the cuteness. Let them get away with some stuff. You keep on doing that, let them get away with everything. They go like that. So we have to engage them, like the book says. We have to engage these kids in everything. Engage them how to do devotional service. Like I see your daughter, they always engage. Like to share the little one, she always engaged serving Mother Sundara. So they go like that. And just imagine these kids, they're going to be a good people, a good citizen for outside, because they were taught. You got to teach kids. Some people just having kids by accident. Oh my God, they be born by accident. So he can do so much accident in his life because he was born by accident. So when we having kids, we have to do. Sometimes it's not easy to have kids by accident. Even devotees happen sometimes, but it's not too late. It's not too late. You can give them Krishna consciousness, teach them respect. That is very important. So I'm sorry to talk about kids, but in the book he was talking about, and engage, teaching, engage these kids in the right path. Or otherwise, if we don't give them what they need, we're going to suffer for that. We have to come back in the next life. In the next life, to correct the mistake we did having kids without teaching them about Christian consciousness, without teaching about education. Respect your elder. Respect. And how to respect, how to teach them how to respect your elder is by worshiping Krishna. Krishna was such a, he was a little rascal, but that was just a pastime. You know, we can't do like Krishna, but that was just a pastime. But we can teach them, read the Krishna book for them, Krishna pastime, and these kids become pure. Always engage them in devotional service, engage them to serve the elders, engage them to offer obeisances to the elders, like they go like that. This way, when they become adult, they're not arrogant when they see a sannyas, because they never learn at home. They say education start at home. So that means education start with the parents. When they say at home, mean with the parents, because education we cannot all the time be at home. No, you start with the parents. Whatever you are, you got to teach these kids. So we are leaders. The mother and the father are leaders. Any leaders got to be careful where they diet, where they how they bring people, the people who are under them, to the right path. Or otherwise, we commit offenses to them and we in karma, and we have to come back in the next life to correct the mistake we did. So you want to become a leader, you want to become a mother, a father, be careful. Just direct this case to the right path, because this way you're going to be beneficial and they're going to be beneficial also. So it's very important to do that. We have to become a good leader, or otherwise don't try to have kids if you can give them the education. The book says that, Srila Prabhupada says that. Give them that. So when we are a devotee, we call ourselves a devotee, and we have kids, we have to behave very nice on one devotee, behave very nice on our kids, because the kids, they're learning. They like a vacuum. They take everything, good thing, bad thing, they learn. So we have to be careful. I don't talk about only mother and father, about leaders also. Leader got to be a very good example by the people who under them. So this is no joke. That is very important. So this purpose got a lot of things to discuss about. So each sentence is very nectar. Anyone I pick up here is very good. See, for a conditioned soul, therefore, it is very important to hear from the mouth of pure devotee who is fully surrendering to the lotus feet of the Lord, without any material desire, speculative knowledge, or contamination of the mode of material nature. It's very important, it's very important, because we come from the low class. We was born because of our karma, and we are all conditioned. We are all conditioned because of our karma. So it's very important. And when you become a devotee, it's very important. Srila Prabhupada came here. He gave us the medicine. He gave us the key. You can describe Krishna consciousness in many ways. You can describe Srila Prabhupada teaching in many ways. It's like a jail officer. You have the key to free you. Or it's like the doctor. He got the medicine. Srila Prabhupada give us all the medicine. The transcription, like the doctor give you. The doctor give you some transcription. You have to follow. If you don't follow them, you will not get cured. So if you don't follow Srila Prabhupada teaching, you will never become pure. Srila Prabhupada was a doctor. Yeah, I when I was married, but I used to go to church with my ex. When the pastor used to see me, he used to call me doctor. Hey, doctor, because from the time he used to be happy to see me, to be happy to, that was making me feel good. So Srila Prabhupada is a supreme doctor. Only by sit down by Srila Prabhupada deities, we feel great. If we really focus, we can feel the purification only by seeing the pure devotee. Everything about the pure devotee is very purifying. Everything from him, by looking at him, by listening his teaching, is pure. It's very pure. It's very good for us. It's very, very good to go outside to free this conditioned soul because they are in the lap of Maya. They are in the ocean of Maya. They're drowning in the sense gratification. So we are the firemen, or we are the lifesaver, go to save them from the ocean. So it's very important for them to hear from the scripture. Very important to hear from Srila Prabhupada. Because of Srila Prabhupada, we all free. We got a beautiful home. We got a beautiful family, devotee family. We got a beautiful prasadam. We got a beautiful literature, a beautiful form of Krishna. Srila Prabhupada bring the spiritual world for us. That's why we can compare Srila Prabhupada to a ordinary preacher. The ordinary preacher only you have a church in one neighbor and make money. Srila Prabhupada did not have only one temple. He was universal. He went to everywhere. That's how you can see the difference between a pure devotee and an ordinary, preacher. So all these preachers now, they try to become rich. Make money, get money from people, become rich. Srila Prabhupada was not for that. Srila Prabhupada was here to give, not to receive. To give. So we have to have the same spirit to give, not to receive. Help others, because we already in a boat. We already in the ship of Vaikuntha Loka. So what we need? We don't need nothing. It's like, for example, you are in a boat. You are in a boat. You're safe from these dangerous fish, or the shark, everything. So we are in. But the drowned person, you have to help him. You have to save him. Come on. So we have to do that. We are the savior of humanity. Srila Prabhupada make us become a savior. So now we become a savior, while we become a doctor. So we got to cure the sick. Okay. If you have any question, any comment, go ahead.
Thank you for inspiring class, Prabhu. One thing you were talking about was making me think of what I kind of think a lot about, the sweet balance between playfulness and seriousness, because we see both in Krishna consciousness. And I was thinking, as we get closer to Krishna, we get more playful. The soul,
Not me.
to be, oh yeah, never. Joking, having fun, the way that we keep the good vibes, with the devotees and everything. But then, so that's like becoming more like a kid, the nature of our soul. But then I was talking to Ganga Mantri Prabhu the other day, and he was talking about the mind. And like the mind is like an immature, like bully of a kid, that's always looking for fault, like a lot of times, is always, unsatisfied, is, lazy. So in that sense of the kid, we have to mature that kid, which is our mind, while also becoming more lighthearted and kid-like in our nature as a devotee too. So it's kind of like both simultaneously, being playful and serious.
I like that. Something I forget to say, because you remind me now. When the kid is uncontrollable, we cannot blame the kids. You can. The kid is innocent. You have to blame the leader, the parents, because in French, when the kid is uncontrollable, they say in French, "Tu es mal élevé," mean you badly educate. You're not educated. So when they say that you badly educate, so that your education is supposed to come from somebody above you. So it's not the kids, it's the family. All the blame come from the family. All the karma come from the family. All the leaders.
That's most of the time true, but it's not always the case. Maharaj's father, King Vena, his dad was a king, was his father's name, I forgot. Reform his son in many ways, but his son was just, evil. King Vena was evil, born evil. So in that case, even though he had a pure devotee father, he was evil. But then you see that Prahlad Maharaj had the most demoniac father, and yet he was a pure devotee. So sometimes the karma, even a pure devotee can have a demoniac child, and even a demoniac person can have a pure devotee child.
Nature like that. Yes, that's true. So actually, the opposite, the contrary was Prahlad Maharaj was educated his father. He was training his father, and then his father was educating him. He was educating his father. That was the opposite. Thank you so much.
I think most of the sanskara, it begins from mother's womb.
Yes.
So if you look at Prahlad, although his father was demon,
Mm-hmm.
but because he heard the glories of God by Narada Muni when she was kidnapped by Indra, so then when he was born, he naturally became a devotee.
Yeah.
So it is said that half of the natural talent or devotion actually comes from the womb. So it is very important when the pregnancy time to always hear that is gonna bring them, uplift their consciousness, and you'll see they will naturally be a devotees.
Yes.
Inclined. So that's why the Vedic samskar is very important. When you implant this into the stomach already, where they are learning, and the real knowledge comes. So if you look at all this, that's the only difference. If you look at the history, you can see a demoniac family, pure devotee is born. Whereas, so all this Prabhupada, who delivered whole world, was not interested in Krishna consciousness. I mean, whole world he delivered. So it depends how your karma is imparted into the
Yes, that's
body.
true. Thank you, Prabhu. Very nice. That is a good example. You should give the class. I love that. I should bring that. Thank you so much. Very good. So, any question, comment? Haribo? Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai.